I'm Ryan Speakerman, and I'm going to be showing you how to cook carne asada. Okay.
Okay. And explain.
Alright. This is a full lemon broil, but we don't need that much, so I'm only going to cut off up to about here, just using about that much. And what you do is you cut off a thin slice of the meat, and then you cut it into thin strips. Like this. And they don't have to be perfect.
And we're going.
And now that we're finishing up cutting the meat, a good idea is to get a clean washcloth and always rinse or at least wipe down your utensils and your board between whatever you're dealing with. Now in this case it doesn't really matter, but it's a good habit to do. Alright. And in case you haven't seen the counter, the ingredients for carne asada, as far as the physical ingredients, not the juices later, are bell pepper, onion, jalapeno, and thinly sliced steak. It doesn't matter what kind of steak you want to use, the cheaper the better if you want. It saves on food costs. Alright, now we're moving on to the onions. You only want to use about 3 slices of onion, no more really. Unless you really like it, then feel free to modify it. Let's see, I'm using a yellow onion, but it really doesn't matter what type of onion you want to use. You can use red, you can use yellow, you can use white, you can use pearl onions, it doesn't matter. That takes care of the onions. Now, I am not a professional chef, so I'm completely incompetent at this. But professional chefs can just scoop it up onto the knife and then throw it into the bowl without ever dropping one. Like my mom, who was the camera woman. Alright. Onto the jalapeno. We're using 1 jalapeno for dinner tonight. You can use any number of jalapenos you want. I personally would prefer to use more, but the other people that are eating this are spice impaired, so I can't exactly fire it up. But if you want something even hotter than a jalapeno, use a habanero, little orange peppers. One of those will send you frying. And if it's too spicy and it ends up burning your mouth, just remember, eat chocolate. It's a good excuse to eat chocolate, and the oils in the chocolate will actually negate the spice from the pepper. And if you happen to touch your eyes and get the oils in your eyes, grab someone's long hair and rub it in your eye. It sounds funny, it really works. The oils in their hair negate the oils of the pepper and actually pull it out of your eye. Alright, go ahead and use Pam. Pam is wonderful. It makes things not stick. Olive oil.
Ignore the dog's barking.
And we turn that on probably medium, maybe a little bit higher. Our bowl of onions, bowl of jalapenos, bell pepper, just a sprinkle of salt and pepper. And you don't actually want to throw the steak in until after you've started this. Get it nice and sauteed first. Or at least start it. Alright, now that they've cooked just a little bit more, they don't have to be completely done because don't forget we still have to add the meat. The good stuff. Alright. Just sprinkling with salt and pepper. More if you like. And let that cook for a little while. And you got a little bit of time, so you can always do some dishes, cook something else, do a little dance. Alright, now that the meat is finally cooked and all the vegetables are taken care of, we'll add some green taco sauce, about half the bottle. Oh, now it's coming out. Alright. And the browning and seasoning sauce. Add just a few blobs of that. Couple of tablespoons. And just enough water to kind of cover it. 2 cups. Alright. And just mix that up and let it simmer because we're going to reduce it for about 20 minutes. Alright, now that it's been reduced and it's time to serve it, just go ahead and give it a couple of scoops. And it always goes great with a side of refried beans and some Spanish rice. You don't have to use homemade. We prefer homemade because it tastes good. But you can use Uncle Ben's Spanish rice and Rosarita refried beans if you want. And it goes perfect with just a couple of these. So, who's ready to eat? Alright, thank you for watching, and enjoy your dinner.